Okay. No one's brain damaged. So Shinonome and Sekigahara.
Not a problem.
Ready.
First gen, second gen only.
I'll go.
Let's go. I'm ready. I got this.
We only have 6 of those anyway. Well, there we go. Okay. Huge lore section. Oh, for sure. Oh, it's when did it hit 10? What the fuck? I was like, yeah, we'll do that right before break. Oh. Soldier, Guardian, Demon. Whenever Miura's Sentinel is destroyed, a powerful localized shockwave is emitted. Bro, like, you're not allowed to use that. I don't get an S rank when you blow up. Have you read this? All stat, yeah. Brawling Prodigy. Leg spike power increases proportional to distance moved. Ooh. Pressure's on. High chance to dodge attacks if many kaiju are nearby. What level are you? Why do you only have 1? Oh, you're level 8. I guess you're just always on the bench. Coincidentally. Rip. At his side. If Sekigahara is in the strike team, increase all stats. Yeah, where is time? Yeah, who the hell knows? A horny makes her stronger, yeah. Modified shield Apsos. Oh, that's not fine. No, that is fine. This is not a big deal. Probably. This is gonna be Century City. Hold on. Actually, unlock jammer rockets. I feel like those, especially with how swarmed we were last map. Mounted machine cannons. Shield emitter, because you can't get the repair emitter. What? A modified condenser allows for 2 sentry units placed. It's a passive that you take a... Oh my... Let's go ahead and max our sentries real quick. Wow. I think the Gen 2s are going to be what carry this. I mean, Hijiyama is plenty upgraded. I should probably get at least EMP. Oh, he has EMP Attractor. He doesn't have a leap attack, though. Give him that at the very least. upgraded a bit. Okay.
I have to say, the composite ceramic armor. Our enemies have some smart-looking defenses. Between kit like that and a chance to disengage my limiters, my Sentinel would be invincible.
Sounds to me like you're just looking for an excuse to punch them.
That's fine.
I have all I need. Let them send their machine swarms and their four-legged beasts. I'll take them all down myself.
Not without an EMP, dumbass. You can't just punch the flyers and the shield guys. Why do you even want extra armor? Isn't that why you got your defense mode? You need to pick your equipment based on the situation. If you two want to play hero, do it on your own time. What'd you say? You really are trying to start shit, huh?
Don't let me in with Ogata. I'm actually serious about winning.
Oh, and you don't think I'm serious, Hijiyama? Do I sound like I'm joking to you?
Hey, don't let me interrupt you guys, but we've got company.
Do the kaiju have any spies to sap your sentries? No. Not yet, anyways.
Okay.
Stay calm.
Don't waste it.
I'll take them down quick. Need help.
Oh my god, just having two of them for the price of one.
Focus.
At least I think it's price of one. Two of them in one move either way. It might have upped the cost just slightly, but I do not care.
Lend us a hand.
What now? Back me up!
Don't let up. No room for hesitation. What's the plan?
Warning. Daimo signatures identified. Enemy in range. Man, they've got new Absos models out too. If we don't stomp them out quick, they're gonna be a real pain in the butt. There you go.
Don't let up. My turn now.
What next? Number 12 moving out.
What's the plan?
Stay calm.
Let's see.
No point overthinking it.
I've gotta do this. Lend us a hand.
Number 10,
I
moving
can
out.
help.
It's still cheaper than two. It brings them from 250 to 400 instead of 500 to set down two.
I'll just... Number 14.
Gotta think.
Defensive mode active.
Back me up!
How's the Sentinel?
What is happening over here? Oh. Oh.
I'll make it work.
I'll try.
I guess life comes at you fast.
You think I like any other punks? Die already! Take it! That's what you get in range. What's the plan? Don't waste any chances.
They are really close to
My
me.
turn now.
And I can't necessarily tell. Oh, hello. Oh, there's one over there too, huh? Interesting.
Take this.
He didn't do any damage to him.
Stay calm.
Okay, then.
Focus. Stay calm. How's that? I beat the kaiju.
What next?
Here it comes! Yes! Humanity okay. What now? No point overthinking it. Number 10, moving out. Okay.
Within enemy threat range.
Damn kaiju. That hit. Nice.
I can help.
Double sentry gun.
They're here. What now? I'm right here. Get bent. What's the plan?
What are you? Okay.
My turn now. Number 11.
The practice round's over.
Not a one shot. Okay.
What's the plan?
Signatures from above.
Jump on that guy.
How was
He's
that?
not dead.
Used to fights by now.
Demolisher. Ooh.
They're like any other punks. Number 10. Okay. What now? Come on. Take it. That all you got? They're going for me.
Okay.
I can do it.
Got a target on my back here.
What next?
Take this. A fight. Enemy. How's the Sentinel?
Okay, you need to jump out of there.
Here goes. What can I do? Back me up. Targeting this place.
Enemy threat range.
Oh, I should have waited a second for that,
I need to think.
double sentry.
That ought to be used to fights by now.
EMP attractor.
Don't waste any chances. Take this. Good.
There we go.
We can do this.
Signatures from
Right?
Sentry.
The hand.
I have so many sentries out here.
Practice round's over.
No point overthinking it.
Back attack.
Comes the pain.
Gladiator. It's dead.
They're going for me. My turn now.
enemy threat range.
Okay, leap attack.
Here goes.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I just realized. God, I didn't see it until afterwards.
Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur. I guess life comes at you fast.
Oh, as I smack my mic, sorry about that. Hopefully it wasn't too loud. I'm buying the team barrier. Instant cooldown. Ooh, that could be a... That's probably better, honestly.
They ought to be used to
What
fight.
to do?
I'll take it. Don't let up. No room for hesitation.
I'm gonna jump behind it.
How was that?
Focus. What now?
Sentinel
How
number
do
13.
I...
Defensive mode active.
Lend us a hand.
Let's see.
Here it comes! How's that? Enemy down!
They're like any other
I'll
punk.
take them down quick.
Oh my god, double sentry way over there.
Okay, what now? They're like any other punks. They're targeting this
Like
place.
as life comes at you fast.
Threat range.
One, two. I think these are, yeah, one. Or is that a friend? Yeah, those are friends. I think I have 11 or 12 sentries out here right now.
What next?
What's the plan?
What?
Thank you. Thank you.
Termination of enemy signals confirmed.
They just melted a gladiator and a high quad at the same time.
Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure. Ending tactical analysis.
We pushed them back somehow. These fancy upgraded kaiju are no joke.
It's a vicious cycle. We're stuck in an arms race where we can only win by improving our own Sentinels.
I managed to analyze the new model of Apsos. It's not just the shields. Their auto-repair nanotech got a major boost too.
They heal? Didn't even know they healed.
Seriously? I was just thinking it was weird how long they were lasting.
If we don't counter them with EMP equipment, we won't stand a chance.
Yeah, EMP equipment, uh-huh.
Having less direct offense isn't ideal, but if we don't disable them, they'll get out of control. Even then, we've already bought a lot of time. It can't be that long left.
Oh, right. How much more time do we need for this big Save the World program?
Well,
Did we do it?
And some people took a
I'll be fine. Just need to rest.
bigger chunk of damage than I thought. But they weren't in any fear of dying. Not dead yet. I work alone. It's still an S rank though, right? Hopefully? I don't know. I fucking hate my fridge. Come on. S! Alright. And of course, we got the bonus. $35 mystery points. I think this is the... Is this the last one? Amaguchi has to be on the strike team. Clear without a sentinel being immobilized. And maintain a higher defense rate of 70% or higher. Okay, so your standard, and then Amaguchi has to be there. But all of our sentries are fucking gone. For being Enhanced long-range twin-tail kaiju. Oh, again, I'm not jumping into it with the carry units, essentially, being dead. I don't think I can solo with Yakushiji, so I think Ogata is gonna need to get some brain damage for us.
We will not lose. Take that.
Thanks. Here we go.
I need to think things through. I won't give up. Number 23 enemy spotted. We will not lose.
Signatures from above.
Take that.
I ought to be used to fights by now. What do I do? Die already! Get bit!
They blocked off, did I?
They're like any other
Enemy threat
punks.
range.
I jump behind it. Yeah.
Chew on this. Take it.
Yes! There's still hope. Take that.
Oh, is she about to get shot in the face?
No chance.
Okay.
Oh,
Now.
maybe not. Is that not a road right there? Was there something there? Oh, fuck you. What about right here? Oh, there's back attack.
Let's do this. Yeah! There it goes.
Alright, no laser to the face.
Let's do this.
Signatures from
What do I
above.
do? Come on! Get bit! You like that?
We must survive. Destroyed.
Thanks. I ought to be used to fights by now. Chew on this. Got him! That all you got? They don't stand a chance. Here they come.
There's still hope.
Incoming heat signatures from
There.
above.
Did I? Enemy destroyed.
Okay.
Like any other. Come on! Yeah!
There's only 2 high quads
That's what you get.
in this fight, I believe, right? So,
Okay.
Within
What
enemy
now?
threat range.
Here comes the pain. Got him!
I won't give up. Got it. One down.
No point overthinking it. Come on! Get bit! Got a target? I'll try.
Within enemy threat range.
Chew on this! Got him! You like that? Thanks. Hit confirmed. They're like any other punks. Let's do this! Yeah!
okay.
That's it!
Termination of enemy sig- Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer.
Oh, I can hold B. I don't think I knew that. Oh, I guess circle. Ogata, don't mess with me.
Saragi, hope you're watching out there.
No mystery points for that. Okay. Don't mess with me. Automatically counterattacks all nearby ground kaiju after taking a certain amount of damage. Huh. Okay. Does say boss, right? Yeah, it does.
You want me to go? Leave it to me.
Gen 2's better. Yeah, but he's not good. And it's Fuyusaka, who doesn't necessarily need it. There you go. All right. Wave 10, Area 2. The one blocking so many people right now.
I have something to report to you all. Finally. Is this processing stuff done yet? It's well over 90% processed. We're so close. But there's a problem. As some of you may know, I'm working from the command ship in orbit.
Do we know that yet? I mean, if we didn't know that yet, we inferred it enough to, like, that's not surprising. Also, the fact that I'm pretty sure both of these are the same person talking right now.
Unfortunately, it's still on that orbital path. Soon I'll be too far from your location. I'll lose signal, and I won't be able to communicate. And when that happens, the mainframe processing will be suspended. It'll be another 850 minutes before I come back from a full orbit. Until I can re-establish a connection, you have to hold on.
But that's just over 14 hours. We have to hold out until tomorrow afternoon?
Please don't give up hope. Until I get cut off, I promise I'll do everything I can.
This is insane. Have you seen how fast new ones keep appearing? There's no way we can fend them off for that long.
Yeah, these battles are only 2 minutes, and she's like, hey, can you wait another 14 hours?
Say, as long as you're still here, maybe you could sing for us?
I mean, this is seemingly maybe the final battle. We need lyrics in our music.
All right. As long as you can hear my voice, you'll know I'm still connected.
Warning. Dimal signatures approaching.
What is that?
Preparing to intercept. Initiating tactical analysis.
Destroy the Twin Tail EX. It's fucking gold. Since the Twin Tail EX attacks with thermal missiles that can melt even a Sentinel's armor, it's best to intercept or dodge. Ah. Destroy the Twin Tail EX.
Stay calm. I'll just...
Uh-huh. Alright. There's no way this is not the final battle. With this being how it's presented.
I've got to do this. Lend us a hand. Gotta keep my
Not throwing unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur. I guess these guys don't like me now.
Shield them!
Much obliged.
Gotta do something. Hold up! Get it!
I'll make it work. Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur.
I kind of want to know, like, how acceptable is it going to be if I rush it down, like, immediately. Like, if I just fucking leapfrog. If anyone can do it, it's Ijiyama.
Where are they? Here we go. Did I get it?
I'm an easy target. I guess life comes at you fast.
We're gonna look at how it attacks.
Hope I can pull my weight. Gotcha. Nailed it. There you go.
Stay calm. Lend us a hand.
We could attack boost with him too.
Guys don't like me.
There's a lot of things we could do.
Take them off. Yes.
Okay, there's the back attack. I think before I do a double power, I'm gonna attack it once. I need to see.
They're finished. Yes.
Oh, come on.
I won't back down.
There's no way. It is about... Oh, I was like, you know what? I look over here now at all the missiles that are about to land on him after they told us that these are Sentinel melting missiles. Let's,
Throwing away my
What next? The practice round's over. I deny you. A fight. You're just.
it's not dead.
Right?
It didn't die. We did more damage the first time, I think. Okay, that might be a reset. It turned around?
Hijiyama-kun, that impacted your driving system. Your output's dropping
I didn't know it turned around.
Less power, huh? Well, that just means it's a fair fight now.
I'll adjust the settings to get your output back up. But one more hit like that, and you're done.
Gonna be okay.
Where are they?
Well.
What to do?
Stay calm. Remember your training.
Oh, look how close that super missile reaches.
I won't
Okay.
back down.
I'm gonna try and... Oh. Fuck off.
Gotta keep my spirits up. Hold up! How's that?
Are we winning?
How far?
Better put on a show for Yuki-chan.
What to do? Need help.
What now?
Save him!
Much obliged. Let's see.
Okay, before I do that, I need to make sure...
Like an amateur.
There's so many lights, there's no way I would have known that he turned around without, like, checking for the back attack. Okay.
What next?
It's overkill now. But also, score boost.
Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur.
Demolisher.
Here it comes. How's that? Try again.
Warning. Dymo signatures approaching.
I guess this
Confirmed termination of Twintel EX Dymo signature. acting like we already lost this.
She's right. This fight isn't over yet. If we do our best, I know we can pull through.
14 hours, though? That's nuts. Never had a brawl that lasted all night. Hell, we might be about to set a new record.
Man, think we can last until sunrise.
I mean, don't you all get fucking brain damage after 2 hours? I got a brain damage cycle for 14 hours.
So we
Defend
made
the
it
second
through.
area. Victory. Okay. Yeah, that was... Was that really the final battle, though? Is the real question. Because
I won't lose to the kaiju.
that's such a free fight if it is. Meteor. There's the bonus Seaside Vacation song. I guess that's the song she was singing. 40 mystery points. Nope. A new area. Complete Jurogs. Okay. Okay. I wonder if it's another 10 waves, though. Based on where everyone else is, I think everyone else at like 80-ish%. I wonder if it's like one or two. Okay. Okay.
Sorry,
Can we get a
I gotta
passive in
bow
there?
out.
The- Defense increase when HP decreases. I think that might have been new. Okay. Well, either way, that was kind of ridiculously easy. However, we have 40 points. Tsukasa Okino 2188. The Tsukasa Okino of 2188 was in a romantic relationship with Takatoshi Hijiyama. As a result of the shootout in Sector 4, he was shot and killed by the Juro Izumi of that time period. Which, this kind of goes back to the Ei Sekigahara thing we saw. That it sounds like the 13 main characters are the only 13 people that are alive. Like, those are the last 13 people of humanity. Everything else is data. Because he said when he tried, or no, maybe it was either him or Morimura. 15 people alive. Well, who else died is what I'm saying. There's 15 people that are important, but are they actually alive? Because 10 of them were alive during, let's see, where was that? During this scene, she said 10 are alive. Which means at least 3 died, and we know it was Okino, Juro, and Takatoshi died. I don't know anymore. There's just something sticking out to me. I'm thinking it's the whole thing. The other two, Which were 15. Who were the other two? Oh, Okino was one. So I guess if Okino, that doesn't count as one of the 13, right? I don't fucking... People are dying, and there's, like, the main characters seem to be the last of humanity. Eizo Onishi is a plainclothes police officer who's part of the Kamizumi Police Force Juvenile Division. Although he cracks down hard on youth misconduct, students affectionately call him Onishi the Ogre, knowing he generally does care about their well-being. Even when he's off duty, he can often be found on the streets looking after the students as much as he can. He and Takumi Wajima have crossed paths often. He's particularly concerned about Yuki Takamiya, as he's had to take her into custody many times. He's aware of her family situation, too. Time of destruction. Time of destruction as in... Oh, like the destruction thing? I don't know. Drone's brain. A drone part bearing the manufacturing stamp of Shikishima Robotics. Its high-density silicon neuron circuits are shaped like a human brain. So they're not actual brains, they're just shaped like brains? Interesting. Communication device, a transceiver used by the men in black suits. Its range is comparatively limited at 1.2 kilometers. It really got an answer for the brain. Yeah, the lore behind it isn't really much of an answer either, other than it's not a real brain. Headgear. A device that Tsukasa Okino created to look inside a person's mind. He uses it to search for the key hidden inside Nenji Ogata's memories. Okino uses this to check Takatoshi Hijiyama's brain. Wearing the headgear shows all your thoughts and feelings as numerical readouts. Before losing his memories, Sekigahara uses this device to extract his memories and store them onto the nanomachines inside his brain. Ampule. Ryoko Shiromi finds this by Iori Fuyusaka, who was asleep in the nurse's office. It's labeled NM0206. It contained the nanomachines that were administered to Fuyusaka. Morimura was implanting her own memories into Fuyusaka, which is the cause of Fuyusaka's troubling dreams. Control key. Oh man. The control key is a program code within one of the 15 individuals. Until the world gets destroyed, the one with the key unknowingly broadcasts command signals from their body that create and beckon the kaiju. Initially, Nenji Ogata had the control key, but it went to Natsuno Minami after. Since anyone with an interlocutor is a candidate for becoming a commander, it would be pointless to kill whoever has the control key. Another candidate would simply become the next commander. The Deimos avoid the sector with the commander and control key when they attack, which is why Sector 5 was destroyed before Sector 4, which housed the commander. Oh. Okay. Wait. Sector 4 is 85, right? Okay. I see. Wonder why they're doing the control key last, though. That's strange. Arm-mounted pulse lasers. 4th generation Sentinel armament shoot laser beams from both arms intermittently. To make the intervals between each burst shorter, it sacrifices some precision, but since it can fire many lasers in a wide area, it's often used to keep enemy forces in check. 4th generation units are the only Sentinels capable of using laser weapons, the arm-mounted pulse lasers being one of them. When the kaiju come down, they descend in a plume of atmospheric fire, like meteorites. However, they have a slow falling speed compared to meteors, and an observer can easily see them slowing down before they hit the surface. Oh. I thought meteor being an unlocked term was a bit ominous, but it's just explaining their drop-in. I guess, yeah. If that's the one calling them. Quintail. Officially called Bimanual Grand Roller. Kaiju with 2 giant arms. Compared to other kaiju, it has a slow movement speed, but specializes in ranged attacks such as long-range missiles and Gatling guns. Drum Mine. Officially called Blasting Excavator. Kaiju with a body like a giant wheel. Once a target is acquired, it uses its rocket engine to spin its wheels and close in on the target at a high speed. Afterward, it uses a large amount of RDX filled with explosives, and afterward it uses the large amount of RDX filled explosives inside itself to self-destruct. Paracarrier, officially called Megaton Class Gyro Cargo. Giant aerial carrier kaiju, utilizes powerful attacks through machine guns and can also trigger assaults by unleashing the massive number of hunters stored within. Equipped with thick armor. Gas explosion. An incident where Jiro Karabe accidentally summoned a Sentinel when he touched Keitaro Miura's forehead. Karabe unwittingly transmitted a... I forgot. Yeah, Karabe touched Miura's forehead. Miura didn't touch his own forehead. Karabe unwittingly transmitted a mysterious giant robot onto his favorite video store in the shopping district. The news report on TV said that it was a gas leak that caused the explosion and damaged the surrounding building. At the dock in 1945, Tsukasa Okino added a feature to Sentinel number 19 that copies over the Sentinel Force activation code to whoever comes into contact with Miura Keitaro. This is the reason Karabe... Oh, well, there's the answer. Okay, it's at the bottom there. But why? In 1945, added a feature 19 that copies over Sentinel Force activation whoever comes in contact with Keitaro Miura. For what reason, though? Does the Okino of 45 know Miura doesn't have a body? But even then, that still doesn't... I don't quite understand, because if he doesn't have a body, then you just... His AI is controlling it to begin with, and you call it... Shootout Dream. The dream that Jiro Karabe told Iori Fuyusaka about in the science room. It's a dream about 2 rebels who traveled back in time to bomb an interstellar development facility they claim to be the cause of the apocalypse. Karabe claims that the woman who appears in a leather jumpsuit looked just like Fuyusaka. Miura, not BJ. Yeah, that doesn't help, though. Like, that's what I was talking about. I wasn't even talking about BJ Miura. I don't see the point in doing that in general. 2064 Kaiju Invasion, a defensive battle that took place toward the center of Ashitaba City in 2064. Jiro Karabe Izumi, Ryoko Shinonome, and Jiro Karabe Izumi. So why not call him Jiro Izumi? Okay. A Sekigahara were among the Sentinel pilots, Sentinel pilot force during this battle. Sentinel number 15, piloted by Sekigahara, shut down the systems of all their Sentinels, causing the front line to collapse. Morimura prioritized the lives of the pilots and force transmitted all Sentinels. Tetsuya Ida stayed behind and fought using a remotely controlled Sentinel. Thinking of it, if the key broadcasts and summons Kaiju, 426 originally seemed to first attempt to wipe out all 15 and hopefully stop the Kaiju. This failed, and so chose to make sure it's protected as he realizes that them dying, according to what he said, injury out was pointless. Oh, true. Yeah, he did kill all of them and then protected the key at the end there. Huh. 2025 Kaiju Invasion. The Kaiju attack in 2025, Jiro Karabe, Izumi, tries to protect the city by himself, but ends up losing. Following Karabe's defeat, Megumi Yakushiji manages to find him in the ruins, but Karabe had already suffered immense brain damage from piloting the Sentinel for 2 hours straight. He loses consciousness in Yakushiji's arms. Because of this battle, Karabe ends up completely losing his memories. Renya Goto and Morimura snatched Tomi Kisaragi away while she was searching for her mother in a commercial building of Kamazumi Ward. Morimura used Sector 3 as a trial for Operation Aegis. She succeeded in activating the self-defense system of one terminal. Okay. Tamao's Ohagi. More food. Though they're lacking a bit of sugar, these Ohagi that Tamao Karabe made for Keitaro Miura and Takatoshi Hijiyama are still soft, moist, and filled with red bean paste. They were given 5 of each flavor: strained red bean, coarse red bean, and roasted soy flour. Roasted soy flour. Huh. Soft serve! A superb soft serve that offers both a rich flavor and refreshing aftertaste. Iori Fuyusaka, Tomi Kisaragi, and Miwako Sabatari enjoy this on their way home from school. The fragrant cone is delicious down to the very last bite. School uniform. Uniform that students of Sakura High School are required to wear. The boys' version has a stand-up collar, while the girls' is a sailor outfit with a big collar. Sakura High School is a comprehensive junior and senior high school, but all students wear the same uniform regardless of their grade level. Though school uniforms are mainly used to specify which school students belong to and heighten the student's sense of belonging, it's said that their historical and cultural significance is why they remain in use. School bag. A bag that students use when attending school. There are a few variants made out of natural leather, mainly cowhide, or artificial leather. Inside Yuki Takamiya's flattened bag is a steel plate instead of textbooks. Wait, what? That's why she hits people with it? Girl. Books don't, like... Okay. A textbook surely would do the trick too, but... Okay. PE bag. A vinyl bag specific to the school. The material isn't the best. It's uncomfortable when it sticks to your skin on sweaty summer days, and it's cold to the touch during the winter. It's just a really shitty bag. Documents in the nurse's office. Oh shit. Oh shit, okay. A document with a photo of Juro Karabe, but the name on it is Juro Izumi. It says psyche stabilized via drug administration. The patient is obedient and in general good health. The medication record that Ryoko Shinonome found in the nurse's office that contained the following details. Iori Fuyusaka, nanomachines anchored, memory transplant, attempt number 7. Ryoko Shinonome, memory separation progressing, 3rd phase, like Juro Izumi, giving personality formation measure. In the nurse's office, A. Sekigahara found the medical records of 3 students, Ryoko Shinonome, Shu Amaguchi, and Juro Izumi. It stated that Ryoko Shinonome is being treated with 2 types of pills in an attempt to delay nanomachine separation in the brain and enhance her memory length. It's been over a week since she last received a dose. Shu Amaguchi was administered a nanomachine medication. There's also a note that says 20% transplant rate. Juro Izumi is receiving 2 types of treatment. He received 4 doses of A8 and then switched to BO1 after the 5th dose on. There's a scribble note that says BO1 was synthesized by Tamao Karabe. Chopsticks for 2. Chopsticks for a married couple. Juro Karabe and Megumi Yakushiji use them for dinner. They have a cute Sakura design on them and are made out of ash tree, a hard yet supple material. From what I can understand, 46's goal can be understood as simply stop the kaiju by any means necessary, whether it's killing the researchers. Yeah, I could agree with that. Seaside Vacation song. The debut song of the new idol Miyuki Inaba. This single was pulled from her debut album, M-Control. Like M-Control, but M-Control. And sold as a flexi disc. With a successful low-price sales strategy, songs sold like hotcakes and gained tremendous support from middle schoolers and high schoolers. League of Darkness. What the fuck is that, dude? Evil organization that appeared in Kamen Hero Stranger, a TV show that Ninja Ogata was obsessed with in second grade. They focused on destroying human society and nature. Chief evil at the helm. They consist of the machine people, humans that were turned into cyborgs, and other nefarious forces of darkness. I know it's a play on Kamen Rider, but Jesus Christ. Black wallet. A fancy leather wallet. Inside are two 10,000 yen bills, one 5,000 yen bill, two 1,000 yen bills, one 500 yen bill, and one 100 yen coin. Two 10 yen coins, a receipt from a restaurant, 2,400 yen charge for 4 plates of katsu curry, and no credit cards. When was this relevant? I know this has been here for a while. But when was this? Whatever. Cryptic note. A piece of folded paper found in the pocket of the dead woman, Miss Morimura. The 2 rows of numbers are 4436853214. These are the numbers for the message service in 1985, which A. Sekigahara entrusted to Morimura before he lost his memories. A stole a wallet? Might as well be news to me, because I don't remember that happening. Brown envelope. An envelope that was on the ground near where A. Sekigahara woke up. There was a document and a note inside. The document says, Chihiro Morimura, 31. Sakura High School nurse, a key member of Shikishima's weapon development team. The note says, if capture is not possible, then shoot to kill. Tetsuya Ida was the one who instructed Sekigahara to kill Morimura. Minami's notebook. Natsuno Minami's large notebook that starts off with what follows in an investigative record of important moments in time and space. Investigative record 1. I have finally encountered my destiny. He has arrived from outer space. An actual extraterrestrial being. In summary, whoa, aliens do exist. Record 2. These advanced life forms have managed to conquer time and space itself. Who could have dreamed that their technology had such capability? An actual gateway to time travel right in Tokisaka's shrine. And record 3. He says they're looking for a robot. It's called Sentinel number 17. Riding inside of it seems to enable him to fight against evil aliens. The wallet we stole from the man in black, we stunned in like the first or second stream. It's been here for a long time, so I guess maybe. Kisaragi's glasses. Similar to the glasses that Yuki Takamiya finds in the girls' bathroom in the North School building. The glasses that Tomi Kisaragi wears have a red frame made of plastic originally developed for use in airplanes and thus very light and flexible, so they won't break even if they get twisted. The lenses cut out 100% of ultraviolet rays and high-energy visible light. Takamiya thought that Kisaragi, who has the same exact glasses as the scrapped pair she found, might have something to do with with Natsuno Minami's disappearance. That's a lot of detail for some glasses. Karabe residence layout. A large old house with a total floor space of 160 square meters. Originally was just 1 story, but was rebuilt to add a 2nd story. Joro Karabe used the back room on the 2nd floor. Megami Yakushiji used the middle room on the east side of the 1st floor. And Keitaro Miura used the guest room closer to the entrance area of the 1st floor. The Karabe residence layout was created by Keitaro Miura in 2188 based off the things Tamao Karabe heard from her grandfather, as well as the old films that remain. Goto's notebook. Notebook that Renya Goto always walked around with. It includes schedules, diary entries, investigative findings, issues, unanswered questions, and more, all written with characteristic conciseness and clarity. This is one of the birthday gifts that Goto was given each year by his father, but he only has a few more days before all the pages are filled. And finally, Japanese history book. A Japanese history book published in January of 1985. It contains Japanese history from the Stone Age up to the first half of the 1980s. Keitaro Miura reads this book in Shu Amaguchi's room. And that is it for locked things for now, and we still got 17 points held over for anything else that pops up for the rest of the game. That's pretty nice. We're only 65. Just barely over half. No hamburger, no. Jesus. Yeah, 71 in destruction. Interesting. I didn't notice that whenever we backed out to go to analysis in the first place. So it's not that. Maybe it's another 10 waves then. Was Yakisoba in there? I don't know if it was actually. All the food tends to be toward the bottom. Canned cat food, yakitori, hot dogs, bento with meatballs. I don't think it is. Somehow. All right. So now that wave 10 is complete, you know, multiple things are waiting on Juro as well. Juro unlocks the next destruction wave. Waves, plural, I guess. And Yakushiji. Let's go from there.
Me?
We already got enough of him talking about every time. We do him to know exactly what it is. Listen, I want the official lore flavor text of it. Yeah, the high quality close-up food art. Think about the food art. Juro Kurabe recalled a memory from the past. During his visit to Tokisaka Shrine with Nenji Ogata, Kyuta Shiba was the one who transferred from the android to Kurabe. Oh yeah, that's where his ended. Fuck, that was a major one. Where we saw the robot where 426 jumped to his brain and appeared as Kyuta Shiba. That was a pretty big way to end that, and it was just locked immediately. God, ever since he learned about
Hey, Juro.
Kyuta Shiba, he just pops back in here and is just fucking pissed.
Let's go home. That guy in my dream, he called himself Tsukasa Okino. I feel like we've met somewhere before. As Shinonome-senpai told me earlier, there's a second Juro Izumi from another world. He transferred his consciousness into an android. So that must have been what I saw. But still, why did it look just like my grandma when she was younger? Shiba-kun's not actually human. And not only that, he's been manipulating my memories. It seems his goal is to turn me back into Juro Izumi. So, let me get this straight. Juro Izumi came from the future. He lost his memories due to some incident. And the damage was so bad, he needed a whole new personality. That's how he became... me. Juro Kurabe. I tried asking her about that talk she had on the stairs, but she just dodged the question. She had a sad look on her face. In my dream, a woman and I went back in time to prevent the extinction of humanity. To do that, we had to blow up some sort of research facility. And, well, we did it. And if that weren't enough, we shot the researchers dead. The woman I was with in that dream looked eerily similar to Fuyusaka-san. Minami-san suddenly showed up at my house, and then brought over Miura-kun out of nowhere. As if I didn't have enough problems with Yakushiji around. I always dreamed of living on my own. So much for that. That dream was awful. I was going around killing students. I shot so many. Like Fuyusaka-san. And Yakushiji. If that was a real memory, does that mean I actually did all that? Fuyusaka-san and I were the only ones who made it. We escaped to Sumire Bridge 16 years into the past. These must be Shiba-kun's memories. Or rather, the other Juro Izumis.
Alright, so let's see. We need to go out to the hallway. And then we have a key for Tsukasa Okino.
What? Why the long face? Have another nightmare or something?
Knock it off. I'm not stupid. I know I'm the only one who can see you. Tell me the truth. This isn't about my lost memories, is it? You're not trying to restore them. You're giving me someone else's.
What are you talking about? They're Juro's memories.
In other words, yours. The other Juro Izumi.
You know, this one's 3 times older than you.
I remember now. You live inside me. That day at the shrine, you jumped out of that robot and possessed me.
What do you think I am, a ghost? I had nowhere else to go. If it were up to me, I would have picked a more welcoming host. You know, we can't have you causing a scene here. Your memory needs to be wiped clean. Let me try one more time.
I actually learned when we are nowadays. Are we still in the 2100? As far as we're aware, 2188. Yes.
Is she really on my side? She wants to change me back into Juro Izumi. Can I trust her? Miss Morimura. Chihiro Morimura.
Other student's perspective. Yeah. Yeah, he was just talking to himself in the corner.
That's right. She's the one I saw in my dream. Excuse me.
Kurabe-kun. Is something wrong? You look pale.
Tell me the truth. I'm actually Juro Izumi, aren't I? The way I am now is something you created.
What's this all of a sudden?
I get it now. The woman who keeps showing up in my dreams. The one I saw on Sumire Bridge. It's not Fuyusaka-san. It's you. Chihiro Morimura.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you been aware this whole time that Shiba-kun was inside of me? Or rather, Juro Izumi was.
You talk too much. You think you can just walk in here and screw everything up? I'm not afraid to shut your mouth.
Kurabe-kun? Kurabe-kun.
If the woman from my dream is actually our teacher, then Tsukasa Okino must be real too. Where have I seen him before?
I was gonna say vending machines?
That's right. There was a guy standing by the vending machines earlier. He looked just like Tsukasa Okino. Hey, do you have a minute?
Huh?
Hello? Hey, wait! Okino-kun! I knew it. You look just like him.
Do you need me for something?
You're Tsukasa Okino, right?
You must be mistaken.
You even sound like him. You were in that UFO with Juro Izumi, right?
You're not making any sense. Sorry, but I don't have time for this. If you'll excuse me.
Wait! The UFO wasn't the only time. I know I've met you somewhere else.
Recall.
That's right. I remember now.
Prisoner E426, face forward.
What did it say the year was? 2104?
The drug has been administered. The perp cannot fight back. Do not be alarmed. It is safe to enter. Prisoner E426, look up while we're speaking to you.
No, surely. Well, surely he's not still alive. But... I think this is, I don't remember his name. Just based on the voice actor, it could just be, hey, fill in for this random fucking prison warden. But, Ogre. Wherever he is on this.
Or would you rather bear the brunt of the electric chair?
So this man's the culprit?
He's a murderer. He bombed Shikishima, killing countless people. We managed to catch him, but his identity is still unknown.
Oh, that's why we were jailed. I don't know. How we were... He's thinking 426 is jailed. Because 426 is off his fucking hinges. And we are prisoner number 426. But... yeah, I guess we were captured from that dream. At the shootout. I guess we got captured and just thrown in prison. Well, I thought that dream... maybe that dream was 2100 something. I thought that dream was... like in the 2060s. I know we have a thing for that. Finding it, though. Shootout dream. Oh, there's no date. Okay.
Furthermore, his testimony makes no sense. That's why I've requested your assistance. The name's Onishi.
Ah!
I'm in charge of this investigation. I appreciate your help.
How the fuck? The fucking police? The juvenile detention police officer is involved in 2188. Like, what the fuck? Or not. Oh, okay, not 2188 at least. 2105. 04, whatever. Grumpy people don't die. Holy shit. Was not expecting that.
Mr. Tsukasa Okino.
Tsukasa-kun.
Take a good look at him. Do you know this man?
No, I'm afraid I've never seen him before.
All right then. Your biometrics lead me to believe you're being honest with us.
Why did you bring me here?
Well, we used a truth serum on the guy. He started saying your name over and over. He also mentioned a student by the name of Chihiro Morimura. This is her photo. Do you recognize her?
No.
We'll be requesting her cooperation soon enough, but it'll have to wait until next week. She's currently out of the country. In any case, thank you for joining us today. I may ask for your presence again if any new info turns up.
Of course.
You are free to go. Follow the signs back to the waiting room. Do not be alarmed. The perp cannot fight back. Mr. Juro Izumi, take a good look at him. Do you know this man?
How would I? All I know is he's a terrorist bomber.
Well, we took a look at your DNA. The two of you are a perfect match. It was quite a surprise.
What?
There's a distinct possibility that one of you is a clone.
That's ridiculous. What does he have to say about it?
According to his testimony, he is in fact you, from the future. As for his motive, he claims he had to commit this crime to prevent the emergence of kaiju.
Kaiju?
Huh? Excuse me for a moment. What is it? We're in the middle of an investigation. What? An evacuation order? It's on the news?
Kaiju. Looks like he's awake.
Perfect. I'm almost done.
What's going on? Hey, what is this?
We're in 85, but in what order?
Calm down, please. High blood pressure generates noise in the scan.
Tsukasa Okino. I remember now. I was attacked out of nowhere. Sorry about that.
It was the only way. This isn't the most welcoming place, is it? I can't imagine you would have come willingly.
Did he sucker punch us while we were at the vending machines?
Yes, good. Keep your mind calm.
You're Tsukasa Okino, aren't you? I saw you in my dream and you got left behind.
I knew there was something odd about you. But that dream of yours is even more surprising than I expected. Juro Izumi, shifting in cycles. There's only one person those memories could have come from. I'm glad I looked into this. To think he'd seek refuge within Juro himself.
Do you know him?
We call him 426. As of now, he exists as sheer consciousness. That is to say, He lives in your injected nanomachines. At some point, he got in and took over the system area. Go ahead and ask him yourself.
Shiba-kun. So this is the guy.
Wait, you can see that?
He's not quite what I imagined.
Don't be deceived. He can alter his appearance however he pleases.
You guys can see him?
He's under my control now. He can't hurt you anymore.
Jeez, Juro. Why you gotta be so obtuse?
Tell us the purpose of your disguise.
He's trying to take over my mind.
Hey, don't get the wrong idea. I'm not the one who wanted that. Chihiro Morimura is.
Our teacher?
She wanted to transplant my memory backups into you. Whatever she could do to match your personality with mine. But Tamao Kurabe didn't like the idea. She created a new personality. The one you have now.
Morimura was not only trying to take over Fuyusaka. Oh, okay. So because they were lovers in the future, in one timeline, he's like, all right, I'm gonna put my memories inside Fuyusaka, and then I gotta bring Juro back, and then it's not weird. We're both the same age again. Jesus.
But you were using videotapes to alter my memories.
Yeah, well, the backups weren't meshing with your simulated personality. You almost had a breakdown, man. So I decided to turn him into something a little more concrete. Something your current self would understand. You should thank me for saving your ass.
Somehow I find that hard to believe.
Wait. Okay.
Why did you try to help me?
Well, if Morimura's plan did work out, there'd just be another copy of me running around. Besides, I don't want to be left watching over your unstable mess.
I won't tolerate being used any longer. I'm sick of it.
426.
For better or worse, she's given up on the Sentinel project. Her interest in Juro Kurabe has waned.
But the Sentinel project is the only option we have.
Wrong. Sentinels can't save us alone.
Then what can? You're talking as if you know the answer.
I do. I've found an effective means for our survival. Would you like to hear it?
Yes.
What we call the UFO? I know who programmed it. It was a certain someone named Tsukasa Okino, back in 2188.
2188?
It's hard to believe from looking at you now. But he was quite the sloppy programmer.
We know this.
When he designed the environment management system, he borrowed a portion of it from something else.
A video game, right?
That particular portion contains the D code. It's what's summoning the kaiju. That part of the code was never supposed to be accessed. But, well, it was.
Where was this code reused from?
It was a little outdated, even for its time. But it's a little sim game based on mighty kaiju daimos.
Jesus. Yeah, we're just... This whole thing is like built around a fucking video game. And then it accessed the video game part of the video game and just started killing everyone.
A Daimos game?
You're telling me a video game has control over the automated factories? That's how the kaiju are being produced?
Where do you think the name Daimos came from? It's not a coincidence, you know. Up until now, we've been forced to play a game we can't win. But just imagine. What if we gained access to the greater system? We've had limited control over it so far. If we fix that, we'll be able to fight on an equal playing field. Think about it. Each time we destroy an enemy, we'll get some kind of meta prize.
Oh my god, the meta chips. And the, you know, standard video game score points aren't just score points anymore. Are you serious?
Like scoring points.
Are fucking points?
Oh, we can use the automated factories to strengthen our Sentinels.
It's not just a, hey, here's a fun mechanic to make the game, you know. What the fuck?
Points, huh?
Let's just call them meta chips for now.
Uh-huh.
I still can't trust you.
Fine, leave what you want. I don't need your help anymore. Sorry for wasting your time.
Do you have any proof of your claims?
There was a log on it, but it's gone.
You're putting the fate of humankind's last colony in a video game?
Yes.
That's it, Hijiyama.
Huh?
You saw the log, didn't you?
Hijiyama-kun.
What was that log all about?
You want to find out? Go help that idol who's stuck in orbit. Well, it's about that time. I need to get going.
What?
Don't worry. He can't do a thing.
Maybe. But a guy like him probably planned ahead.
Oh, give the boy a prize. You can be surprisingly sharp at times, Hijiyama.
Hokino!
Sorry.
And look where the cat showed up.
You're...
Juro! Thank goodness. I made it in time.
Yeah, thanks to me talking their ears off. Did you walk through tar to get here?
I'm doing exactly as you told me. Foul-mouthed cat.
Did you say cat?
Don't worry about erasing his memory.
What? But then...
What are you talking about?
Let's go.
Relax. I won't erase your memories either.
So it's her. She's the one who's been cooperating with him.
Open the airlock.
What?
Hijiyama, respond please. I need you to open it. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, Yakushiji.
Hijiyama, open the B2 airlock.
I'm afraid I can't do that. You're well aware of the reason.
We're not infected.
The vitals detected by your suit tell me otherwise. I'm so sorry, Yakushiji.
Fine, I may be infected. But my daughter isn't. Please check her.
It's true. She's not showing any signs of infection just yet.
So you'll let her in, right? Please.
Unfortunately, she is likely still in the incubation period.
Just save my daughter, I'm begging you!
It's not a risk we can afford to take.
You and I, we're comrades, aren't we? We've been to hell and back together. If it's the last thing I ask of you, please, Hijiyama.
I'm sorry, Yakushiji. You must understand. Hijiyama, halfway through to airlock control.
Me?
a shuttle and retrieve his daughter. We'll give it 24 hours. If she does turn out to be infected, then we'll never return. Simple as that. I can't accept this. It's an order, Hijiyama. Sorry, Yakushiji. You're going to have to leave your daughter with me. In the meantime, you'll need to return to the pod you came here in. Are you alright with that?
I entrust you with your life, my daughter. My Megumi.
I'll protect her at all costs. I promise. No matter what happens, I intend to fulfill that promise.
Just as you said. A kaiju attacked, like in that movie. So we'll do what we have to do. Get in the robots and fight. Our fate was sealed a long time ago. That log from 2188. I get it now. That must have been an important memory of yours.
Yeah. The log itself may be gone, but I do remember what it was about. And as long as you have my memories, I don't need to explain a thing, do I?
Are you really okay with this?
Of course not. I want in on the action too.
And yet, you're entrusting it all to me.
Even though they kinda turned you into a sissy, in the end you're still Juro, just like me. I've accepted it. We've all gotta play with the hands we're dealt. Fuyusaka's not gonna be able to handle him alone. Go for it, Juro.
What's going to happen to you?
Piloting a Sentinel takes a hell of a lot of brain power. If your nanomachines are focused on that, there won't be much processing power left. In other words, I won't be able to talk to you anymore. But you've got my memories, right? You know what needs to be done. The rest is up to you.
You're right. I'll do it. I guess I'll be going then.
Right. Put your game face on, Juro. We've taken turns for the last time. Try not to get a game over.
Activate Sentinel. Sentinel number 13. Activate.
Okay. So Fortress being the cat. I mean, we kind of, sort of knew, but not. I know we definitely joked about it a few streams ago, which is funny. And it was just right. um... 13 updated, huh? Alright, let's go to the top. Juro Karabe. When 426 was arrested one loop ago, it became clear that 426 and the Izumi of one loop ago are genetically identical. Alright. Due to the incompatibility between the violent memories of Izumi 2 loops ago, Jesus Christ, I don't... that Morimura transplanted and the gentle artificial personality that Tamao created, Karabe nearly had a breakdown. To avoid this, Shiba turned those memories into something tangible, videotapes, to allow Karabe to perceive them as mere dreams. When the Kaiju appear in 1985, Shiba can't take part in the battle, so he entrusts everything to Karabe. Karabe then activates Sentinel number 13 in order to support Iori Fuyusaka, who joined the battle before him. You convinced it was Zeta? Really? Jiro Izumi 2188. In 2188, Jiro Izumi has the rank of a major, making him the superior of Takatoshi Hijiyama and Megumi Yakushiji's father, Nozomu Yakushiji. Izumi looks after Megumi for Nozomu. When a dispute over the remaining power supply escalates into a shootout, Izumi kills Tsukasa Okino. Following this, Hijiyama, Okino's lover, avenges him by gunning down Izumi and his cohorts. Megumi Yakushiji in 2188. Megumi Yakushiji was 8 years old in 2188. As humanity faced the brink of extinction, her father, Nozomu Yakushiji, entrusted his daughter to Major Jiro Izumi in hopes that at least she could survive. 8 years old there. Well, that just makes the whole simulated world even more confusing. But also, like, ugh. Well, wait. Okay. Jiro, one of them, I don't know which one anymore. One of the Jiros and Yakushiji, weren't they a thing? But now it's kind of like Jiro, in actuality, his father figure, crushing on her father. So, like, the brain Karabe, who doesn't remember that they were seemingly dating, is what it seemed like initially. I don't... The reset goops people's DNA and creates new ones from in a loop. Maybe. I was Megumi the only one to see the cat? Yeah, I guess the same way... Well, I don't know if we have a clear answer for that yet. Doing what we just did unlocked Yakushiji's path further. But 426 being the cat... Still unsure how other people see... I don't know. Yeah, I was like, because Miura saw the cat. Like, we know there's two cats because Miwako saw Yakushiji talking to the gate when it was the cat. So Miwako couldn't see the cat. The only people who could see the cat, Miura, for some reason. Jiro and Yakushiji herself. But the whole, like, yeah, crushing on her dad... I mean, it's not the first time I... Well, okay. This one, I think, kind of is how it seems, where... the, Takamiya and Natsuno thing was just a... That is absolutely not where the love comes from. It is not romantic whatsoever. Tsukasa Okino of 2188. The 2188 Okino is the genius engineer who created universal control. However, he tends to cut corners in coding, which explains why he borrowed a portion of its environment code from the classic video game Mighty Kaiju Deimos. Its Troy density is 426, due to the incompatibility between the violent memories of Izumi transplanted by Morimura and the gentler personality that Tamao Karabe created. Jiro Karabe was close to having a breakdown. In order to avoid this, Shiba converted Izumi's violent memories into a medium Karabe could understand. Yeah, there's like loop lives, and they look identical, except for like the one loop of the aged up Juro and Morimura. And I don't know. I can't keep anything in order anymore. Prisoner E-426, captured in 2104 as the terrorist bomber. He is now known as 426. Still don't have... Interesting. 426, Karabe sees him as Kyuta Shiba. Headgear. Okino uses this to gain control over 426, who had escaped into Juro Karabe. Sentinel. Using meta chips allows for expansion and improvements on the Sentinels' armaments. The 2188 Tsukasa Okino is the developer of Universal Control, as well as one responsible for borrowing a portion of the environment management system from a Deimos simulation game. Foster parent child bonding. I don't know if that bonding, that feels like the wrong word. I guess they don't know any better, but we do. It's just, ugh. Makes me very uncomfortable now. During this time, 426 believed that the only way to escape from this eternal loop was to kill all the compatible ones. However, 426 later discovers another escape method that utilizes the mechanics of the Deimos simulation game. Deimos game! Look at that cover art. An online full dive game that was released. It's fucking SAO fucking full dive game. Released in 2154 to celebrate the 200th anniversary of Mighty Kaiju Deimos. The objective of the game is to survive the disaster caused by the Mighty Kaiju Deimos. It's for the VS4. Players become residents of a major city 5 days before the kaiju appear, and to experience the fated day of their invasion in this simulated survival game. From an old woman who runs the cigar shop to a young man who seeks to avenge his parents, 10 million independent NPCs lead their lives in a digital metropolis that's 30 kilometers long. Even experts were astounded by the elaborately constructed AI, their behavior indistinguishable from real humans. The highlight, however, is the tremendous power of the mighty kaiju Deimos. The doomsday clock is ticking. Blast through the mighty kaiju Deimos with an arsenal of mech suit weaponry and fight to defend humanity. Developed by Vanillaware Limited. Tsukasa Okino borrowed a portion of this game's internal code structure when creating Universal Control. Also on PS5. Oh, it's a PS4 game. Like, I'm playing this on a PS5 right now. But there's not a specific PS5 release. God, so it's fucking... The game becomes real SAO style. Like, Jesus Christ, man. That's... Okay. What percent are you at? 71. So you probably have 2 things, huh? Well, I'm still gonna do it immediately anyway.
Yes?
So this picks up. Megumi Akushishi shot her rival for Juro Karabe's heart, Iori Fuyusaka. Miwako Sabatara revealed that Yakushiji's the only one who can see Fluffy.
back. Juro. Oh, sorry. Did I wake you?
Am I Juro Izumi?
What? Oh, are you saying... Do you remember me?
You knew about this? That these dreams are really his memories? Please, you have to tell me. You know something, don't you? Please, tell me.
His memories haven't returned yet. Is what Fluffy's been doing really working? I hope so. You're Juro Kurabe.
Why are you saying that?
It's all I can say. I made a promise to Tamao-san.
My grandma?
Please, don't ask me anything else. I won't be able to continue staying here if you do.
I don't understand.
Juro.
I was like, what agreement with Tamao? Guess we're gonna find out.
Juro. I can't believe you're really gone. The Juro I knew can never come back.
Megami-san, so this is where you went.
You were with Juro earlier.
I suppose this is technically the first time we've met.
Wait.
I'm Tamao Kurabe.
If the cat's 426. 426 is inside Juro. Anna's been body hopping. Wrong name. This is 145. This is when the talking cat began. Talking cat's here. And then... .245 is when 426 enters Harabe's brain.
You were crying. Poor thing.
Well, what do you want?
I know you have feelings for Juro.
What does that have to do with anything?
You desire to be by his side, do you not?
Oh, well, of course I do.
Then you will do just that. I'll make the arrangements.
What?
Well, so maybe Yakushiji... I don't think we've seen a lot of the interaction between her and Juro Izumi. So maybe it's kind of like Shinanome's one-sided love. Maybe it's a one-sided thing. She just doesn't know she's in love with her dad. Well, foster dad.
However, I have two conditions. First, you will treat him as Juro Karabe. Huh? You must not tell him anything about the future, or about himself.
But why?
It's the only way to keep him safe.
I don't understand.
Can you do it? Can you treat him only as Juro Karabe?
Well, I...
My other condition. If he starts to remember he's Juro Izumi, you must tell me immediately.
But he is. Why would that be bad?
It would be dangerous if he became Juro Izumi. Very dangerous. The reasons are unimportant. If you agree to these two conditions, you can live with him. What will you do?
I accept.
How wonderful. Here. These documents make it legal for you to live with him.
A rental agreement?
I'll tell Morimura-san of our arrangement myself. Please, go to Juro now.
Oh. Thank you.
Okay,
Fluffy, can nobody else see you? Juro.
and you trust Tamao when you show up. Yeah. Keeping track of Tamao. Like, fucking hell. Like, that was Android. That flashback was probably Android Tamao, but, like, not taken over.
Juro. Miss Morimura.
So, you've been living at the Karabe house.
Yes?
Oh, yes.
Has there been any change? Has he said anything strange? Any confusion about being Juro Izumi?
What makes you ask that?
It sounds like you know something.
Don't tell me. You know something?
Excuse me.
Karabe-kun, is something wrong? You look pale.
Tell me the truth. I'm actually Juro Izumi.
Oh, and this
Aren't I?
was... Oh, shit. Okay. Nice. Coincidentally, just, hey, you know something. And then he's like, hey, tell me.
The way I am now is something you created.
What's this all of a sudden?
I get it now. The woman who keeps showing up in my dreams. The one I saw on Sumire Bridge. It's not Fuyusaka-san. It's you. Chihiro Morimura.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you been aware this whole time?
Karabe-kun?
Juro! What was that about?
I don't know.
How are you just gonna walk away?
Hey,
Fluffy, you're talking to me here? Won't other people see?
Haven't we been over that?
this is an emergency. Juro's been taken.
What?
That idiot. He got too close to some dangerous people.
Dangerous?
Those who use magic for their own means. You went there before. The abandoned factory in Higoromocho. They're going to alter his memories. You need to go there again.
So yes, Hichiyama did sucker punch Juro at the vending machines.
You need to rescue Juro. Damn it. He's getting too far.
He's gone? I knew he wasn't real. No, it doesn't matter. Right now, Juro needs me.
How does that work? So it's... How does she see... I don't...
I'm on my way, Juro.
Some sort of range thing, but even then... Well, okay. I guess... Hold on. Thinking back to, like, the Tamao android 426 being in close quarters with Yuki when they were doing that whole Sherlock Holmes thing, just being in range was enough for 426 to fuck with her. Because they were able to find out, like, Yuki, you're compromised. Like, there's some fucky shit with your codes right now. So them living in the same house, I suppose, is, got close enough. And the contract of them living in the same house, I believe, would have been before they met as, the cat was met. So there was the proximity to do that, and then appear as the cat afterwards.
Juro, this way.
Well, that makes sense now.
Wait. Are you with him?
You know Fluffy?
Fluffy?
Don't worry. He can make you better. You're starting to recognize what's in your dreams, aren't you? Do you remember me?
It's not exactly like that. I finally understand. The things I remember, they aren't from the Juro you know.
No, that can't be. Why would you say that?
The things I saw in my dreams.
Where I can get the gun from? Yeah, that I don't know. The cat gave it to her, but how did a fake cat give her a real gun? I don't know.
They're memories. And the only memory I have of you is when I shot and killed you. I was worried. I was so afraid that I'd hurt you again. Because I...
Who are you? Is there really nothing left? There's no trace of him inside you? No. I betrayed everyone. I betrayed Tommy. It was all a lie. I'm such an idiot.
I mean, you did fall for a talking cat. Talking about witches. So...
Yakushiji.
That cat. What was the point?
Wait.
So who got updated here? Probably Yakushiji. While Yakushiji is saddened by the fact that Karabe doesn't remember her anymore, she's approached by Tamao Karabe, who says she can arrange for her to live with Karabe if she agrees to two conditions. Agreeing to the terms, Yakushiji accepts the rental agreement for the Karabe house. Maybe he's the kind of person those after-school anti-D&D ads? What? Oh, the ones that say, like, play D&D, you'll become a Satanist or whatever? Oh, rental agreement. A rental agreement allowing Megumi Yakushiji to live at the Karabe house. In order for Yakushiji to receive the rental agreement from the owner, Tamao Karabe, she was presented with 2 terms. The first is to treat Juro as Juro Karabe and not tell him about anything from the future or about himself. The second is that if he starts calling himself Juro Izumi, she must report it.
Juro, he really is gone forever.
Oh god.
Are you alright?
You by yourself?
After seeing her murder Morimura, like nurse Morimura, I feel like you're gonna try to sell me drugs.
I am. Are you by yourself too?
There's someone coming. Can you stay and talk till then?
Making a child wait all by herself. Of course. I'll stay here until they come get you.
Where's your friends?
Well, I have some at school.
No, silly. I'm not talking about them. I mean your friend that told you to update the decode. Hmm? What's wrong? You look like a scared kitten. Hold it right there.
Who are you?
Of course. Of course.
Who ordered you to update the decode?
Decode? Do you mean the Deimos code?
Yep. I know it wasn't you. Tell me who it was.
It was a cat.
Huh?
A fluffy black cat with a white-tipped tail.
So you caught her.
Renya Goto.
You're late, Goto-kun.
Did you know? Do you understand what you did to me?
I sealed your powers as a witch.
Girl, there's a gun to your back. I know you're telling what you believe to be true, but fucking hell.
To fight the kaiju. That's what I was told.
Witches and cats. Interesting story.
I thought you'd be able to see through the ruse a bit more.
Wanna know what you shot him with? It was nanomachines. They added code to the ones already in their bodies.
The code expands the kaiju's capabilities. How strong it will allow them to become. We have no way of knowing.
That can't be.
The one behind all this. The one who manipulated you.
Expands the kaiju's abilities?
It seems they are trying to take control of the decode.
I guess, was it just a... Okay, so we know the control key is sent out to the kaijus. So maybe we're just shooting everyone until we got the one with the control key? And just shooting everyone to make sure whoever has a control key at any given time is able to power up the kaiju?
If they succeed, they will also have control of the Sentinel dock in the factory.
In other words, we lose all our means of defense.
Are you aware of who that cat is?
No.
That seems bad. He must have known this would happen. He had a plan. That's why he used the girl, so we couldn't trace it back to him.
But that very cleverness is what proves it was him.
So, who is he?
No one you'd have heard of. He's a criminal from the future.
A criminal. From the very beginning. It was all lies. I won't forgive him. Not ever.
Yeah, I guess we're just leaving now.
There you are.
About time you got back.
You lied to me. About everything.
You seem mad, but I haven't lied to you.
You're not a cat at all.
I've been saying that from the beginning.
You're a criminal from the future. I know you are. All that about ancient civilizations and curses. You've been playing me for a fool the whole time!
I haven't been lying. There is an ancient civilization.
Goto's talked about that too. I mean, that'll be an interesting point to revisit, probably in his route.
This may look like the 20th century, but it's not. Humanity actually died out in the 22nd century. It's been millions of years since then. So, in reality, the 22nd century is an ancient civilization.
So you're saying this isn't the real world?
Okay, the ancient civilization part, sure. Millions of years? Excuse me? Like, based on the timeline, the ancient civilization part isn't that wild of a revelation. The middle part there.
No, more lies. I won't be deceived again. I'm done being used. You convinced me to shoot my brains at this thing.
Did you see the cat? The immediate, like, oh shit. That was a good frame.
And now you're in control of the kaiju and the Sentinels. Was that your goal all along? To end humanity?
I've already told you. This is a game. I'm only making preparations.
A game where our lives are on the line?
Not if things go the way I want them to. I can get you all out of here alive. You shot me. Seriously? You've really turned into a dangerous girl. Although I guess that is my doing.
Whose memories are in Juro?
Ah, right. That. Those are my memories, actually. It's not my fault, though.
You really think I'd believe your lies again?
No, I don't imagine you would.
You were using Juro too, weren't you?
It was not my intention. But in the end, that is what happened. You need to give up on trying to bring him back. By the way, I forgot to mention, you're the final witch. But you don't have to meet the same fate as the rest of them.
Wait, what? Where is he?
God damn it. Look what you did. What?
What's happening?
Excuse me?
It's me? What is this?
Bro, I don't know what to tell you.
This is all my fault.
What is happening?
I forced everyone into battle. But the only one who really deserves to die is me. Tomi, forgive me.
To actually shoot yourself like that, it must have really been driving you mad.
But I don't know how that couldn't have just like, I don't know where your start button is, but like, I don't
But don't worry. If you don't fight, there's no way you'll survive. You did what had to be done. I want to apologize about his memories. There were things that happened I didn't expect, but none of that matters to you. There's no excuse. I boasted about how I could bring him back. It may seem like I tricked you, but I really did all that I could. I had no ill intent. Well, maybe a little. I just wanted him to become the Juro of my world. I wanted to control his feelings of love. Almost like a parent to their child.
Cat dad, this is weird. You're like, oh my god, imagine your dad appears as a cat from the fucking future and tells you to hunt witches.
I wanted my desires to become his own.
What a fucking mess.
I guess I hesitated once I saw the depth of your feelings. There was still some human left in me after all. You might not believe me, but I really have become fond of you. Megumi Yakushiji, the days we spent together were surprisingly fun. It gave me an odd feeling, as if I were on holiday with a cheeky daughter. You left me some nice memories. And now it's up to all of you.
Well, maybe 426 doesn't even know about 2188 Juro?
I've made all the preparations I could. Since I was unable to hold up my end of our contract, this is goodbye. If our plan succeeds, I want you to live out the rest of your life with Juro. Take care, and good luck.
Yakushiji.
Juro.
What happened?
I guess maybe it was just a visual metaphor of her You'd fucking losing our mind. Like, given everything else in the game, it's like...
Did you shoot yourself in the stomach with that gun? Please, wait. Just hear me out. Ever since I last saw you, I've been thinking about the dreams I had.
None of that matters now.
I dream of myself inside the Sentinel. I've seen it over and over. I fight in the Sentinel, taking down kaiju after kaiju, struggling in pain, fighting like some kind of possessed demon. Right arm destroyed. Damage immense. Pilot must cease control.
I still have my left arm.
Abnormality detected in life support. Emergency release of Sentinel pilot. Initiating.
No, I'll continue to pilot. Override command. I won't let them destroy Megumi City. This place is home to all our memories.
Life support limit reached. Emergency release procedure. Initiating.
No, cancel the release. I'm not done yet.
The more I thought about it, the clearer it became. The only one who has experience piloting Sentinels is the Juro Izumi you know. These are his memories. In battle, he was always calling out someone's name. I didn't realize it at first, but... I know it now. It was your name. He was fighting for you.
Juro.
I'm not Juro Izumi anymore. But my feelings are the same. Maybe it's because of his memories. But even so, none of that matters to me now. Because I love you. My feelings for you are just as strong and true as Izumi's. Do you not feel the same way?
Thank you, but... Fluffy really was trying. Just like he said. He was trying to get his memories back. What do I...
It's true that I may not be as strong as him. But I don't care. I will protect you. With everything that I have.
No. I'll never let you fight on your own again. I'll fight to protect you too, Juro. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Does that mean Yakushiji?
That's real weird.
Look at him sleeping up there. I hope he's warm.
Miwako.
I wonder if you'll still be there at lunch. Doubt it.
Fluffy. I know you're not him. I just wanted to say... I'm sorry. And Oh. I'll try my best. For you, Fluffy. Juro, I told you so many times, but you still went without me. This time, it will be different. This time, it's my turn to save you. I hope you're watching, Fluffy. I will beat this game. Sentinel, activate.
has come free. I know, like, from their point of view, it's not weird, it seems normal, but with the knowledge we have as the people playing the video game, it's real weird. It is very uncomfortable. Do not like. Juro Karabe. Oh, the Juro Izumi that Megumi Yakushiji knew is nearly gone. Karabe still remembers fighting in the Sentinel and his feelings toward Yakushiji. Unable to handle the crushing weight of remorse and guilt for forcing everyone into battle, Yakushiji shoots herself with a magical gun. She's soon woken up by Karabe, who tells her about his memories from being Juro Izumi and his current feelings toward her. Yakushiji realizes that Fluffy intended to keep his word from the beginning. When the Kaiju appear in 1985, Yakushiji makes up her mind that she'll be the one to save Juro and beat the game, then activates Sentinel number 23. Fluffy. While Yakushiji lies unconscious on the floor after shooting herself with a magical gun, Fluffy speaks to her about his true motives, then leaves. All this time, he's been talking to her about magic, when his true goal concerned the Sentinels. Fluffy's true identity is 426, or Juro Izumi. In order to prevent the Kaiju invasion from destroying the world, Fluffy had Yakushiji inject nanomachines into the witches, which unlock the entire Deimos game system. Although this means that the Kaiju will be even greater threat, it also unlocks beneficial features that help in fighting off the Kaiju. This includes obtaining metachips every time a Kaiju is defeated and using metachips to strengthen the Sentinels. I'm reading a webtoon with a reincarnation theme. It can get real weird depending on how it's handled. Megumi Yakushiji sees him as Fluffy. Magical gun. The Sentinel pilots who were shot by Yakushiji's syringe gun are able to enhance their Sentinels by utilizing the Deimos game system. Anything else? Oh, cheek scar. A gunshot wound from when she was shot by the syringe gun. It injects nanomachines that add a code to summon the Sentinels, along with a code that expands their capability. Alright. But real quick, I'm not going to do any more tonight. We have 3 more that unlock that wave 10. I'll do you. Juro's her father figure in 2188. He's literally foster dad. So while they don't know that, in 1985, we as the reader do. But it's a Japanese game. I played enough Fire Emblem, you know, to know they enjoy doing that in games for some reason. Doesn't help. What was I gonna... Oh, I wanted to check this. Another 10 waves. Interesting. Yeah, Yuki and Natsuno, a mother and daughter. Yeah. So the game savior is 426. So far, yeah. Regardless of how chaotic good he is. Now, there's still, you know, 30% of analysis, but Surely that can't be turned on its head. I'm sure something will wildly change by the time we reach credits, but yes. Okay, considering, well, destruction. That's what, 5 characters in here? Goto's down at 14%. But that should be just 1. Tommy's might be 2 sections left. I guess there's potential not even tomorrow we'll finish. I thought it would be a lot closer, but we'll see. Saturday's stream, the numbers went up a lot quicker than I anticipated, so maybe it'll still end tomorrow. Wednesday, I think, yeah, if we don't finish it tomorrow, I think Wednesday will probably be a pretty safe bet based on those numbers. Assassin and target. I mean, that's not that unheard of, I guess. I mean, it's kind of like reverse, what is Stockholm? Instead of the captive falling for the, you know, captor. They all good, every single motive is survival. I guess if you want to think of it like in everyone's perspective, they all think they are doing the right thing. Which is a good way to make villains, instead of just, ah ha ha, I am evil. All super questionable of who is actually good. Yeah, it's that good shit. And 21, 88, 80, 80 screwed over Chihiro. Usually doing that in the other sense. So he did kill... You see, he went through with the assassination, but in here... It's a bit odd, but... It's not incest. I guess Ida is the closest thing we've gotten to, like, yeah, you're pretty fucking evil. I understand so far, like, what he's doing, kind of. I don't quite understand yet the reason he wanted to keep the loops going, though. Was it just to try over and over to keep Tomi alive? I don't know, we haven't finished Tomi's, so that... An answer might come out of that. But he's, I think, the only one that's done, like, something super fucked up. You know, like, messing with resurrecting people and putting them in other people's bodies and shit. To save his own hide, is your thought? Maybe. Is Ida's goal still to save the world after the fact? I thought, I don't know, the one thing that made it pretty clear, like, he doesn't care about anything except Tomi. So was the save the world a front? Ah. Again, we'll do Tomi's tomorrow, maybe we'll get an answer. Who knows? Fucking weirdo, exactly. To save Tomi, you might end up saving the world. Yeah, that might be it. Yeah. If we save the world, we save Tomi. So, like, sure. I guess we'll save the world. Just to save Tomi. Wow. Definitely interested to see how the final battle goes. I'm actually kind of surprised there's another whole 10 after. I mean, it was like a really piss easy wave 10. Like, this battle 10 was kind of a joke. Presented in a very daunting fashion. But the actual last fight. Oh, man. Child Morimura. I don't think we'll get full Child Morimura stuff until we unlock Goto. But she's definitely one of the more evil. Because she's clearly against the Aegis plan, Operation Aegis, for killing Morimura. But she is Morimura. So what went wrong to go against her own fucking memories, you know? Yeah, it was activating Morimura's actual memories. But hopefully we get all those answers soon enough. But alright. I don't think I did any. Let me save just in case. This was just a second ago, right? Yes. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me tonight. Thank you all for coming out to the stream, though. I do very much appreciate it. Hope you all had a good time as well. I think little Chihiro's a snapshot of her before she changed her mind. Could be. But yeah, have a good night, everyone. We'll be back at it tomorrow for maybe the end, maybe very, very close to the end. One of the two. Yeah, have a good night.
Don't leave me. Don't leave me! Father!